On February 6, 2014, five experienced Finnish cave divers prepared to enter one of the most dangerous underwater cave systems in Europe, Pluragrada, also known as Jordbrugrada, located in northern Norway. Their goal was ambitious: dive through a 420 feet or 130-meter deep submerged passage, reach the other side of the mountain, and surface in a distant dry cave chamber. It was a journey that required precision, discipline, and perfect coordination. Each diver carried a closed-circuit rebreather, a high-tech breathing system that recycles air to allow deep dives for extended periods. The group was well prepared, but this cave had claimed lives before. The tunnels were narrow, the water near freezing, and the depth pushed the limits of human endurance. At first, everything went smoothly. The divers followed a fixed guideline that led through the submerged passages. They moved in a staggered formation, each managing their own buoyancy and trim in total darkness. After navigating through tight restrictions, they reached the deepest part of the route, where visibility dropped and the tunnels grew more unstable. Then, something went wrong. Around 360 feet or 110 meters deep, one diver, Jari, got stuck. It was in a narrow restriction between two rock walls, a point in the cave where movement was tight even in perfect conditions. He became wedged, unable to go forward or back, and his rebreather began malfunctioning. In moments like this, panic is fatal. Another diver, Patrick, tried to help, but the tunnel was too narrow for both of them to maneuver. Visibility was dropping fast, and the water temperature was just above freezing. Silt from the cave floor filled the tunnel, and now both men were blind. Jari's breathing became frantic, and soon his mouthpiece slipped out. Patrick tried desperately to hold onto him, to insert the backup regulator, to free his partner's arm, but the effort failed. He had to make a choice: stay and die with him, or leave and find help. He left. Back at the surface, the remaining divers began to realize something was wrong. Two men were missing. Emergency services were contacted, and within hours, the Norwegian police closed the cave. The bodies, they said, were unreachable, but the team didn't accept that. A few weeks later, a new plan was made in secret. A team of Finnish divers, including close friends of the deceased, returned to the cave against official orders. Over the course of 100 hours, they penetrated the deadly system again, this time solely for recovery. They worked in total silence, inching their way through the tunnel, navigating the same restrictions that had claimed their friends. When they reached the spot where Jari had died, they found his body still suspended in the narrow passage. His rebreather was flooded, his arms still in the same position as when he had last tried to escape. Behind him, deeper in the cave, they found Diver 2, believed to be Kai, who had died while attempting to reach or help Jari. His equipment was mostly intact, but he had run out of breathable gas long before help could have arrived.